Hey, what's up, guys? Boxing with B.
Aaron without the paycheck.
So we're at the end of the year, but we're going to still talk about this upcoming Saturday, even though it's already
It's
going
a
to
new
be
year.
2021. The first fight of 2021
Correct.
is going to be Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. Now, this fight was scheduled for earlier this year, but due to
COVID's changed the world.
postponed it. Well, no, because Luke Campbell actually got COVID.
Yeah, but I'm saying it changed the world. It's all over.
Yeah, it postponed that fight. Now we're going to see it as the first fight. So maybe this means more eyes tuning in. It's on DAZN. If you're already subscribed, and you don't have to worry about paying another $100.
Close.
Right?
Yep.
So as far as this matchup, what do you think?
Ryan's going to come out. He's the golden boy right now, like Oscar was at one time. He's the one.
No, let's not call. He's not the golden boy.
No, he's not. Well, he's basically the up-and-coming fighter that's the highest level that everybody thinks he's going to be so invincible. But yet, to me, he's a good fighter, but he hasn't proved nothing yet. Has not faced an opponent that, that could take his punches, give him a challenge, fight back, go rounds, and, not be scared of him. And have the power to retaliate right back and say, you know what, here's mine, take it.
Yeah. So I think as a fighter, we've seen a lot of growth from the kid.
Yeah, he did.
Even being with Eddie Reynoso, I think has helped him a lot, seeing his fight style and stuff. But the thing is, we haven't really seen a challenge to be able to say, wow, he looked good, or wow, he looks impressive with his new camp. I can just say that maybe the form is there now. He looks better with Reynoso in his corner. As far as test-wise, I don't think he's been tested. I agree with you.
He's not been tested.
But it's funny that you even say that, because I actually watched what was it? It was like press conference.
Yeah.
And they talk, and then Ryan actually says that Luke Campbell has not faced anyone impressive. Like, he doesn't have a legit resume.
Well, there's a little guy, that lost, but a little guy, so they say, named Lomachenko. Yeah, he fell off glory right now, but Hope Lopez gives him a rematch, which
but he
doesn't look like it.
You're right. He has Lomachenko on that resume, and then he has Linares on that resume as well. And that fight with Linares, I remember very clearly. He actually got dropped by Linares, and I thought right away, it's over. Yeah. I think it was in like the early rounds. I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, at the forum.
But Luke Campbell has heart. Okay?
He got up.
The thing is, Luke Campbell, I just don't know if, I feel like he was already content. His career, his run, he just feels content already. He looks young. He looks young. He looks like he's maybe the same age as Ryan, but he is not.
No, he's an Olympian, so I don't know if he's content. Olympians always have hunger no matter what.
No, of course they do. I just really, really hope that we don't see. This is what I don't want to see, okay? I don't want to see a Duno fight.
No. Duno,
and I just really hope that's not what we're gonna see. Like a kind of like I guess like a sellout fight.
No, he's not gonna. Campbell's not gonna do that. He has a nation behind him too.
So I hope we see a legit fight out there.
That's the only thing about Brit fighters. They bring a row of fans with them.
Well, we've seen Luke. We've seen you fight. I hope we see a good fight out there.
Hope you bring it up and step a little more when you fought Lomachenko.
Have that hunger, and That's what I'm hoping.
Put it this way, you'll be back on the top of the hill for the map if he beats Ryan, because Ryan, like I said, is right now
he's the popular fighter.
Yes, so if he was to beat him, even knock him out, you'd be up there. But I doubt it. Ryan knows how to fight, so we'll see.
We'll see. Like you said, we'll see. I don't know what else to say about this fight, except I just hope we see the best Luke Campbell out there, because if we see the best Luke Campbell out there, then that really could be a good test for Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight.
If we don't see the Luke Campbell that we've seen before with that hunger and that, that I'm here to fight, I'm here in America, and I'm going to, put on a good show.
We're all talking about Luke Campbell. What happens if Ryan Garcia has one of those fights like when he fought out in the desert, where he got smacked a couple times, and I thought he had lost, and they gave it to him. He got stunned, I should say, not smacked.
I had said before, I think that was prior to being with Reynoso, though. Honestly,
I don't remember.
But his fight with Carlos Morales went the distance, and Carlos Morales is just, a fighter with heart.
Journeyman.
He's a fighter with heart. He won't turn any fight down, and he went the distance. And at the end, he said, I didn't feel any power. He said this at the end. He was like, I didn't feel his power. I could have gone. We could have.
Yeah. Well,
He
we'll
could have given
see.
me more rounds.
All I know is hope it's a good fight, like you said,
Yep.
and make it a bang, make it a fight of the year right away for the beginning of the year, and say, wow, who's going to top this?
Yeah.
We'll see.
So that's all we're going to talk about for this one. We'll see how that one goes. But let's mention, since it's the end of the year, we talked about the first fights of 2021, but let's mention some of the fights from 2020 because as I looked back on it,
There was a lot good fights
this
at the
year has
beginning.
been so long to me that
Yep.
I didn't even remember all of these fights being in there.
Nope.
I think without looking at like what I wrote down of like, oh shoot, it was these fights. The the top fights, which ones do you remember for sure without even trying to remember all the fights?
The Estrada, the one from Mexico.
Okay, Estrada versus Cuadras,
Cuadras. But also under the undercard, there was great fights.
Chocolatito.
Chocolatito fought a
Yeah.
kid that I think he was supposed to lose to.
Yeah, he was a Mexican kid
That
in
w-
Mexico, and you have a Nicaraguan Chocolatito
And
fighting.
Chocolatito.
Nicaraguense.
It looks like he's been having the second wind in boxing. When everybody counted him out when he lost
Yeah.
to the guy from Thailand, was it Taiwan or
Um,
something like that? He got knocked out. He lost the first time by a decision.
I
The
know
second
the
time he
name.
got knocked out, but it doesn't matter. Chocolatito rearranged his career and went back to the top.
Yeah. Chocolatito is definitely an exciting fighter. He always has been. When his reign was up, it was just like, man, every time he stepped in the ring, you were like, he's going to win.
He's
He's
gonna
going to
win.
win. So that it was via
I don't remember. I'm telling you the truth.
Soria.
Something like that. From
Sorry.
Thailand, I believe.
Dang.
He was
I
one of
know
the-
the name, guys. I just can't.
He was the
it's-
first champion for that
been a
country. So I think
long
it was
time.
really Thailand that he did this.
Well, anyways, Brian Soria.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
no.
missing.
It sounds like
I'm
it.
missing
It
a
sounds like
part.
that, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, you guys
That
know
was
what
one
we
of the best
mean.
fights.
Yes.
It was toe to all those two fights they were all toe to toe.
Okay, so like you said, that one. What else comes to mind right away?
Oh, the Fury.
Really, that comes to mind?
That to me it does.
I think for me, it's quickly just Lomachenko versus Teofimo. That because it's fresh. It's fresh.
It was good and all that, but the only thing that I didn't like is Loma. What happened? All right, that was it. That's
I saw an interview and Mikey Garcia even talks about it, and he says that he's like, even looking at it from Teofimo, yeah, he put on a great performance, but towards the end, it looked like maybe he gassed out or something because Lomachenko started turning it up, but it was a little too late.
Yeah, but those are the ones that stand out to me. The first one's because they were fights.
Yeah.
This one, you saw something was wrong with one of the fighters. The Estrada, Cuadras knocked him down.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
He
And
knocked
then
him
you
down,
were
and
like-
I thought he was going to win. I go, okay,
And-
he got some.
And Cuadras before that fight had said, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to not leave it in the judge's hands. It's my fight.
And he did that, and I thought he stunned him pretty bad. So I thought
Yes.
it's over.
Yeah.
And guess what? The other kid woke up, and in the second bell where Cuadras was supposed to run across,
Yeah.
boom, this kid was awake.
But you know what? Estrada
And he
even
turned.
said before that
And he
fight,
turned the
he
fight.
said, I consider myself the top champion from Mexico. He's like, no disrespect to any other fighters, but I see myself as the top champion in
Yeah,
Mexico.
those are fighters. Guys that don't duck nobody.
And you get back up and you fight back and somehow you knock the other guy
Guy
out
out.
that was in control.
Yep. That was,
Dang.
can't forget. You see, that was like fight of the year. That's why it brings me back saying, what fight is it?
Yeah, yeah.
That was the fight that
sure.
we're all, oh, damn, he's back. I was like, wow.
That was a Mexican war.
Yes, it
Okay,
was.
so I'm just gonna talk. They're all in bad order, right? They're not in chronological order. But Gervonta Davis versus Santa Cruz. One word to describe it.
Wow.
Okay, for me, shocking.
Wow. to
Okay.
me.
Next one, Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. One word.
Oh, that was shocking to me.
One word.
I was shocked.
I think for me, it was, I don't know, legit.
Not really, because we thought Spence was that crush was going to affect him.
Yeah, but I
which
mean
it didn't.
legit as in a legit performance that we saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't question my one word. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Exhibition.
Funny. Okay. Chavez Sr. versus Arce.
Oh, legendary.
Hilarious.
Legendary fight there.
Lomachenko versus Teofimo.
Disappointment.
Oh. That was my word. Oh. Wilder versus Fury 2.
Wow. Oh, that was a good one right there. Because I can't say surprised because I wasn't surprised. I called
Okay.
that. Back on top.
All right, we'll just
I can't.
consider
That's
that one.
that because
One.
because it's hard.
Okay, for me, I'd say I'll say shocked because I didn't expect it to end up that way. I kind of did think that,
Come on,
Fury had that, but I didn't think it was gonna turn out like that.
Fury.
Oh, no, I got a better one. Run, because that's what I was screaming when when I was watching the fight. I was yelling at Wilder, "Run! Run!" And he
He's
wouldn't.
not a runner.
Okay, Joshua versus Pulev. Expected.
Yeah, yeah, expected.
I remember I called it. I said,
Yeah,
"Oh, it's gonna be an easy fight for Joshua," and you're like, "I
yeah,
don't know."
yeah. I was just trying to go for the other guy because I'm not a Joshua fan.
Okay, and then Cuadras versus
I
Strada.
already told you,
War.
spectacular,
Oh, dang, that was a good one. Inoue's debut in the U.S.
amazed.
Um, I'm gonna say in 2 words. No nerves.
That kid was amazing.
He has like no like, oh, first time in the US. Oh my gosh, my
Nah,
nerves.
he
Nah.
knew that guy
So
is.
Inoue, no nerves. I would say no, actually, monster.
Yep, the monster,
1 word, monster.
the monster.
Franco versus Maloney. That started off as a battle and now is gonna be a trilogy.
Disappointment.
Oh. But the overall.
It was disappointment. Nobody fought.
Okay. Let's see. For me, I'd say new. Because it's like
Oh,
a
the
new
original, the rematch or the.
well, I'm just saying the whole thing, like the first fight, the second fight, now we're gonna see a trilogy. That's what I'm saying. Like describe that trilogy.
That's hard. It has to be 2 words because the first
All right,
time it was
first fight.
amazing.
Yeah. Okay, new because that one was like and new.
Yeah,
And it was the first time that the Maloney's are here.
in the States.
So that was new too for them.
Yeah,
Okay. And then the second fight.
that's disappointment.
Yeah, I would say, well, controversial. That's my word.
Yeah,
Um, that's and then we had the Charles doubleheader.
amazing.
Patience. Why? Because man, watching it took forever.
Yeah, yeah. You had to make sure you were barbecuing to eat, and you had that break that made you
Yeah.
try to take a siesta. So
So it's like you
number
saw
2.
one pay-per-view, and then you had to wait, and then another pay-per-view is like, bro,
Yeah,
that was
but
long.
Charlos are great.
Yeah. Oh, that was it.
That
Oh,
was it.
no. Barrientos versus Lawson.
Oh, that's that kid, right?
Yes.
Wow.
That was another one that
Ooh.
oh, yeah, I would say it like that too. Wow.
Yeah. So I think
Lawson was very emotional
Yeah.
because he was supposed to lose.
yes. So
Barrientos was like, why'd you stop this fight? Why'd you stop this fight? But
he was
let me
hurt.
tell you why they stopped the fight. It's because that referee said, walk forward to me. Are you okay? No answer and no walk
response.
forward. So
So
he didn't like what he saw, called it off, and then
Called
he, whoa,
He react-
shocking, woke
But
up.
it doesn't matter. That the kid, the ref called it right. This kid's just starting. You don't want
Yeah.
to damage him.
Yeah.
So
And you know what? Another plus is that, yes, you lost your O, but now you're young. You just lost your O early in your career. You have a lot to learn from it, and you can just grow. And you don't even have to worry about, oh, man, am I going to defend my O?
kid, you could be the new Lomachenko. Had the lost and came back to be legendary.
All right.
Yeah.
So the Kirkland fight,
Oh,
sad.
yeah, sad.
Man, when I saw Kirkland enter, I was like,
Does he still have a
Kirkland-
second win?
when I saw the news on it, a lot of people were like, Kirkland's up next. I'm expecting a war. And when I saw Kirkland, I was like, I don't think so. Because they're like, this is the guy that fought Canelo. I'm like, yeah, but Canelo also slapped him so quick.
Yeah, but you know what? The only problem with this kid, he needs Ann Wolf. I think
Yes.
even now, Ann Wolf would have changed a lot. of it.
Yes, for sure.
That's the only female trainer that I know that's great that brought this kid from nothing to something. And every time he left her, he never won.
Yeah. So that's the first thing I said too is Ann Wolf in his corner. No.
He'll lose. And he did lose.
First round.
And I did not
looked
see that coming.
So bad in the first round. Right when they were coming at him, I'm like, he's done. He is
Yeah,
done.
it was like a left hook and boom,
It
the
was
kid
like-
went out.
In the second knockdown, it should have been called off.
Yeah, because when he
You-
knocked him out, the first things that when they sat him on the chair, he was telling the ref what happened. What happened? He had no idea that he had got stopped.
Look, after that second one, we've already seen what, Kirkland has ended up on the canvas. We don't need to see it again, but we did.
Yeah.
That one was, that was last weekend. So I think that was it for 2020.
Yeah, it was a disappointing year. Hope everybody's safe and well.
It was a crazy pandemic
Yeah,
year.
that pandemic changed.
Can't even say was like it's
That
over because
no, it's still
pandemic's
going
still
on.
here.
The only thing is it changed the world of sports.
Yeah.
Every sport was changed.
Yeah.
It hurt all of us. No more baseballs, no more soccers, no more boxing. Well, at the beginning there was no boxing, no baseball, no nothing, no sports at all.
Yeah.
And
That was
that's
kind of like when it started sinking in where it's like, this is super real. Like for
yeah,
sports to be shutting down.
soccer, everything. And you know what's so sad about the Olympics too? Got everything got
Yeah.
and that's the only thing I like about the UFC. Dana White brought martial arts or contact sport back to life.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He brought
And
it.
he did it in a safe manner.
Yeah, we watched it. That
yeah.
was the comment. We're not. I have to admit, I'm not a big UFC fan, but he put on a
And it
show,
was the only thing on.
and we watched him.
Yeah.
And it learned that we
Hey,
started.
but shortly after boxing came back on there
Yeah,
too.
thanks to the old man.
Bob Arum, top
Yep,
rank.
top rank
Top rank
body.
was the
They were the
first to
first
come
one
back.
to jump on the wagon, and bam.
Yeah. And he gave us some great fights.
Yeah, during the week too. So it was like back to my old days when I was a kid. You were not around. Boxing that night, Tuesday night fights.
Yeah.
Boom, legendary fights that I used to see.
Yeah.
Great job there, Bob Arum.
Well, Happy New Year.
Everybody have a safe and happy New Year.
And stay tuned for that Saturday fight on DAZN.
Stay 6 feet apart. Don't get sick. Hit that like and subscribe to our channel, please.
Oh, okay. Look
New
at
year,
him.
new lights.
Hit
Lights
that like
out.
button. Comment below. Comment how you disagree with the old man because that's usually the case.
Love and hate, just comment. I don't care. I'll take it all. I've seen it all and I take it all. The only thing I got to see Ali and all those guys. I didn't get to see Max and all them, but my father did. So great fighter, Sugar Ray Robinson, the legendary. That's why I got into all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because all those big, good sports, all those good guys that didn't duck nobody. Is it Canelo listening? But they never relinquished their belts too. That's what I dislike about that kid.
Lights out.
Lights out.